early tonight, Chris, think back to some of your legendary bouts between, say, your Sacramento team and the LA Lakers.
Oh, man, my ears are ringing right now. I got the cowbells ringing in my ears just from you saying that. But
pretty exciting, wasn't it?
Yeah, oh, man, it was awesome. But it's not just another game. Your pride is involved, and it's about your standings in the conference. And also, it's about fan bragging rights. So for us, you know, it was like the Battle of California. We wanted people in Sacramento to be able to walk around in L.A. and say, hey, we're the best right now.
And now the Lakers starting group. LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Anthony Davis is out there with Bradley, and it's McGee in at center. Now here's James. 4 on the clock. From deep. Another shot, and the layup good by McGee.
A specialty of McGee's. I mean, he's a high-activity guy who's opportunistic on the offensive glass.
Fox passes to Bielitsa. Davis with some nice D.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
Bradley finds Davis. Fades back. Good.
Oh, nice look by Bradley, moving it to the open man.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to talk with Frank Vogel for just a minute. We talked about their strategy for containing De'Aaron Fox, and Coach said he's at his best in the open floor. We got a retreat on the release, try to limit his chances out on the break. Kevin?
Thank you, David. James. Rebound by Bielitsa. For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Kicks to Fox. Here's the floater. McGee with the block.
When we mentioned McGee's outstanding length, there, you saw what he did. He used that to swat the shot. No postseason trip for the Kings last year, but a successful season, if you ask me. Ended up with the 9th seed in the West, 39 wins for this team, the most for the franchise since 2006.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And that 2006 team for the Kings, Chris, that was just 1 year after you played for them.
Shows how long it's been for Sacramento fans to have a great team. The franchise is in a postseason drought that they need to break. That is their objective, first and foremost.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And one thing you can say about Green, I don't know of too many players who are as dependent on their three-point shot as he is. He needs that shot to be falling for him to make an impact.
Now, here's Fox. Over Green. Fox, no good. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox.
Well, the GOAT watch continues. Every year, every accomplishment goes into the analysis. I mean, LeBron will probably never be able to escape.
Lakers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team.
Take a break.
From the
line.
line.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And Chris, later this season, LeBron James likely to surpass Kobe Bryant for 3rd on the all-time scoring list.
And that might be a bittersweet moment for Lakers fans, Kevin. I mean, a lot of diehard Kobe supporters who've long held that the Mamba, not LeBron, is the heir apparent to Jordan.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. And growing up, Chris, LeBron James always looked up to Michael Jordan, following in his footsteps. And like his idol, LeBron having success in the movies as well.
No one better to take that starring role. I mean, blockbusters, comedies. When his playing days are done, LeBron will continue to entertain.
Here's LeBron after the basket by De'Aaron Fox.
Such blinding speed on the drive. I mean, James is a force of nature when he's on the attack.
James against Fox. Fires from the wing. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. Here's Fox, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Well, the improvement we saw from Fox was a big reason the Kings were a surprise team from last season. He emerged as one of the team leaders early on, and he is still the playmaker for this team going forward.
And he makes the first. And with Fox leading with his playmaking, the difference was clear.
Yeah, Kevin, he grew up so much during his rookie season. I mean, how he sees the court, when he's going to attack. The results showed up both in assist totals as well as his efficiency when he was the one taking the shot.
Both good from the line that time.
What sticks out about Fox is his speed. He's one of the fastest guys in the game at both ends of the floor.
James against Fox. And James gets it to go. James has got 5 now.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Outside, Fox. Shot clock at 6. Hits it from 3-point range. 7 points in the game.
Well, you see the improvement. Fox really shoots with such confidence and precision from deep now.
To the inside, here's Davis, and it's slammed in by Davis. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game, just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now here's Hield. That's good from Fox on the assist by Hield. 9 points for De'Aaron Fox.
What a fiery competitor. I mean, it's evident that Fox loves taking on intense coverage and converting.
Outside, Davis. He dishes it to Bradley. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Fox looking it over. Kept alive. Bielitsa passes it to Fox. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Hield can't hit.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Now, here's Bielitsa. Following the miss by Anthony Davis. The kick out to Barnes. Davis against Fox. Davis with the double team. On the wing, Barnes. That one a little long.
Now, that's one of the few times they'll get away with leaving him that wide open.
To the middle. Shoots a fader. And it's Davis missing. The Kings trailing. Here's Hield. Knocks down the 10-footer. Hield's got 5 points so far.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
Now here is McGee. Here's Davis. Davis can't get that one to fall.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up. That's going to send Nemanja Bjelica to the line. That's on LeBron James. The Kings have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
Howard's checked in for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Avery Bradley. That free throw good from Bielitsa. Hey, Chris, this year pioneer Chuck Cooper inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame. Long overdue, wouldn't you say?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, he was the first African-American player ever to be drafted. I mean, let's just think about that. Jackie Robinson of basketball. He paved the way, and what he endured, and his teammates, by the way, of all colors, is well documented. And I think the Celtics need to, and I think they will retire his number 11 and have it hang up in that famed Raptors of theirs over there.
I agree. Here's Dedmon, and Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
So the Kings call timeout, their first.
And a sudden departure from L.A. for Luke Walton. Landed with Sacramento almost immediately. Seems like he escaped some dysfunction upon leaving L.A.
Yeah, Jay, we all heard the reports that there was a lot of backstabbing during Walton's last year in L.A. Sure it feels nice for him to get a fresh start, especially with the front office that wants him there.
And some changes here for the Kings. Giles checked in for Dwayne Dedmon, and it's Bogdanovich in for Buddy Hield. The Lakers also changing it up. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Green. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for James. Here's Fox. It's Bielitsa, and Davis sends it back, and he's able to get it back.
He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding high percentage shots.
Caldwell Pope outside. From 13, Rondo, no good. Sacramento's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Here's Barnes. Count it. And the Kings lead by 2.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, Greg, it's a seesaw battle. Both teams are pretty evenly matched, and the score reflects that.
Now here is Davis. He's got 8. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Bielitsa. And for Sacramento, they're shooting just about an even 40% to start. And here's Barnes for 3. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists in the game. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Lakers. Trailing by 5. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Los Angeles shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And so he makes both from the line.
Oh, not many players with the more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Pass to Barnes. Here's Giles. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. 5 to shoot. Caldwell Pope brings the double team. 3-pointer on the way. And it's Giles missing. Lakers trailed by 3. Trying to get open is Davis.
Wow, you see how fast he got off the ground? I love whenever Kuzma rises up to throw it down.
Fox passes to Giles. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox Fox has got 4 assists in the game. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Rondo against Fox. Rondo, no good. Kings leading now by 3. Here's Bogdanovich. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Outstanding at taking it to the cup. Now look, when Bogdanovich is in attack mode, it's great to watch.
And here is Howard. The pass to Davis. To the left wing. Pass to Rondo. Over Barnes. You can't get that one, so the Kings will take it the other way. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
Come on, kid. That's just Barnes showing off right now. Do you realize the strength it required to convert that and one?
The Kings shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Anthony Davis. That's good from Barnes. Chris, the NBA has flattened now the draft lottery odds. And now that you've seen it at work, seen it in play, any additional changes you might make?
Well, you know, Kev, I still a wait and see for me. I definitely like the NBA making sure they try to address the problem. You never want a team to think that they can be rewarded for losing. So I like what we've done so far, but, you know, if I'm a GM, if I'm a president, I'm always going to try to find ways to manipulate and find that, you know, those open gray areas. And so I think this is something we're always going to have to address, but I love the fact the NBA has gotten ahead of the problem.
Like the Clippers of a year ago. They looked like, gosh, they've lost all their superstars, but they gave it such a great go. They actually made the playoffs.
Yeah, and it started from the top. I mean, Mr.
Right.
Ballmer said, listen, we do not want to lose. We're going to go in and we're going to play hard. And I tell you what, I think that that's what rewarded them during free agency by able to go out and recruit players and say, listen, we don't lose here. We just need you to take us over the top. And I think that's a pretty good recruiting pitch.
Here's Fox following the basket by Dwight Howard. No problems knocking that one down. And that's 13 points for De'Aaron Fox.
And he delivers another blow. Something's gotten into him this quarter. He's carrying them offensively.
Here's Rondo. The shot, no good. And the Kings going the other way now.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Bazemore misses.
He's got to do a better job making the D pay for their mistakes.
And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Now here's Barnes. He's got 10. From deep three-point range, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Sacramento Kings with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Right back after this break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how the Kings are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Oh, at the defense spinning in circles. Hard to cover all that ground.
Here's Kuzma. They've got Corey Joseph. Bogdanovich is out there with Harrison Barnes. Then there's Kent Bazemore, and it's Giles in at the 5. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings.
Well, Kev, for all his scoring talent, Kyle Kuzma, he wants to be more. I mean, he's working around out his game. He's growing as a defender, rebounder, and a playmaker.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He throw good, Kuzma. See Webb last season, Kuzma making strides as a passer and as a defender.
Oh yeah, Kevin, that's because Rajon Rondo got him in the film room. Rondo! I mean, he improved his recognition, his rebounding. Still an area to work on.
And both free throws good for Kuzma.
And many people are high on Kuzma, an all-around player with a promising future given his impressive skill set.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, after years and years of rebuilding, the Kings are finally a team on the rise, and they're earning respect. Draymond Green said they've got a lot of young talent, never quit. Probably the fastest team in the history of the NBA. Green said after he plays them, I leave the game exhausted. I go home, I'm dead. And Kevin, we know that Green is pretty accustomed to going all out.
David, he sure is. He's got a lot of engine in him. Thank you so much. And the Lakers with possession here. Harrison Barnes missing on the three. Now Howard. Passes it to Caruso. Shot clock at 5. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And a missed layup. Outside, Bogdanovich. Drops in the tray. Bogdanovich has got 5 now.
Oh, the touch, the timing. Bogdanovich loves catching the defense by surprise with the shot off the pass.
Rondo drives in. It's deflected. And the Kings pushing it up now. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Caldwell Pope. And Chris, last season, Bogdanovich shifting to the role of 6th man for the Kings, but he flourished in that spot.
Yeah, and even though he was coming off the bench, Bogdanovich got plenty of chances and minutes. He was given the green light to shoot with the second unit. He also did a fair amount of facilitating as well.
And the first one at the line is good. Well, Greg, it took some time for Bogdan Bogdanovich to make it over to the NBA, but you can see why he was worth the wait.
And Bogdanovich showed some flashes of his great shooting that rookie year and only improved on that last season. Still, you know, in his mid-20s, he should only continue to get better as he adjusts to the NBA.
Yeah, and you got to count the poor health for the Lakers last season, hampering their ability to compete. The longest injury layoff in LeBron James' career. And all told, more than 200 games missed to injury, Kev.
Howard lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
What focus from the veteran. Howard is used to the physical contact. He welcomes the chance to score through it.
And the Lakers parting ways with their head athletic trainer from last season and hoping for more health this year.
Wow, well, we all know it's a result-oriented business. I mean, luck can play a big role with injuries, believe me. Teams count on their training staff to keep players in the game.
Free throw good, Howard.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Cook looking it over. He's looking for Howard and finds him.
Solid recognition from the center. Howard is intelligent and taking advantage of these opportunities.
And here's Farrell. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Giles the pass to Bogdanovich. Bradley against Bogdanovich. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Farrell. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Giles. Guarded by Kuzma. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And you see flashes of brilliance with Harry Giles. And eventually, Chris, you think he'll put it all together.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I do, Kevin. He missed so much time in both college and his entire rookie year. I mean, a little behind the curve in that regard, but the talent is clear. And there was a reason why he was once the top-rated player in his draft.
No good on that one. There's always at least one joker on every roster. Who was the funniest guy, Chris, you ever played alongside?
Oh, man, by far is Jay Will. Jay Will, White Chocolate. He was the funniest before the game, after the game, during the game. He would,
really?
It'd be a bad call by a ref or something. He'd say something to the ref would laugh and pat him on the butt. I mean, he was, he's a funny guy. He's somewhere right now telling jokes, having somebody laugh and fall out on the floor. It was just his personality, a hard worker, but he definitely was the joker on the court.
And LeBron throws it down hard.
James simply one of the best dunkers in NBA history, I have to say. Highly creative in how he throws it down.
Farrell, that's a two-pointer. Sacramento again missing.
The setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
Stolen by Joseph. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. And the Kings making a change here. Bielitsa's checked in. The Lakers also changing it up. JaVale McGee comes in for Dwight Howard. And it's Green in for Quinn Cook. The Lakers trail. And they double up James. And the wide open shot from Green. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And oh, here we go. Joseph's got it. The fast break chance. Farrell looking around. Hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Kings lead by 4.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them. They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Now here's Joseph. Dishes it to Heel. Pass to Farrell. He kicks it to Dedmon, and it's Joseph in the corner. Green with the block, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the Lakers making a change here. Davis is checked in. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. James in the post.
LeBron is so aggressive, virtually unguardable, tough to contain when he's going up to shoot.
Hey, Chris, there's a lot to like for this Kings franchise right now. Fans have got to be excited about their future.
Yeah, and credit my man Vlade in the front office for rebuilding. They got lots of great young talent, and they've kept their picks. The team should be a big factor in the West in the coming years.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And he can't hit the second.
And really, for a long time, the specter hanging over Buddy Hield was he's the player who was traded for DeMarcus Cousins. Hard billing to live up to, but he has made some giant leaps with his development.
And Hield has slowly but surely turned himself into one of the elite shooters in the NBA.
And guys, to be as locked in as he is from deep with his height and release is deadly. He's the kind of player who gets better as his teammates get better around him, and he is just now finding his stride.
And he knocks down the first one. And he makes the first, but misses the second. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 2. The feed now to Bradley. And it's all evened up. Bradley's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Oh, you gotta love the intelligence of James. He understands the game like few others. I mean, spots the open man with ease.
Dedmon trying to break free. Farrell can't hit. For Los Angeles, they've gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
Dedmon kicks to Joseph, and there's the pass to Hield. 6 to shoot. Pass to Bielitsa. Bounce past Joseph. Farrell for 3. Green with the block. Inside. And James with the basket on the assist from Green. Now it's a 4-point Los Angeles lead. Sacramento's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Outside, Joseph. And James picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Fox, he's checked in for the Kings. Los Angeles on D. 4-point game. And the shot goes in.
Good fundamentals. Fox just continues to improve as a scorer. He's so fun to watch.
Here's LeBron. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And for the Lakers, 6 straight seasons outside the playoffs. Can you believe it's the worst record in the NBA over that span? I mean, for the league's premier franchise, it's not what they're accustomed to.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. And the Lakers have an illustrious past, Chris, but they can't rest on their laurels.
Yeah, you're right, Kev. Teams around the league are getting more advanced with their scouting. The Lakers taking steps to ensure they remain on the cutting edge.
He hits the second from the line. The Kings trail by 3. Fox passes to Joseph. Back to Fox. No good. Excellent D that time there from McGee. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 17-5 run. And it's Davis with the jam.
And this is why his teammates trust him. James has a sensational feel for when to dish it.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Timeout called by the Kings.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Poor rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
Fox against LeBron. Fox kicks to Bielitsa. That 3 off the mark. Lakers leading by 5. Green deciding where to go with it. He lobs it up, and the slam dunk by McGee.
And you see why McGee's teammates lob it up his way, because they know he can go up and get it.
Fox against LeBron. Hield right side. Over Bradley. Sacramento again missing. And he goes in for the dunk.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, and Greg, they've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and that helps account for their lead.
Now, here's Fox. 15 points in the game. Here's Hield. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And they'll keep possession. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Joseph. The Lakers also with a sub. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. He's checked in for Bradley. Fox against LeBron. Look from Green. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Green's got the lead up to 11 now for the Lakers.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
And here's Caldwell-Pope. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Now here's LeBron. Back to Caldwell-Pope. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Timeout.
Caldwell-Pope's got his second bucket.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
Well, one thing the Kings have on their roster are very active bigs.
Yeah, guys like Bagley, Giles, and so on. I mean, they all move great, GA. I mean, these guys help the Kings to thrive in transition. They got quick, big men that can also start the break by bringing it up themselves.
Rajon Rondo's checked in for Green. The Kings trail by 13, and we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, tampering is a touchy subject, but it's a word we're hearing more often. Teams want to retain their star players, but they know that there's always talk during a season. Now, teams can only express issues. And some people wonder if there's much of a difference between what the player says and what his team is thinking. Kevin?
Good point, David. Thank you. Basket, good. And that's 13 points for LeBron.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Stolen by McGee. Pass break, the Lakers. That's tipped. Sacramento's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Fox passes to Hield. Shot to stop the run. Off the left rim and out.
Cold quarter for him, ice cold. I mean, it may be time to give him a breather. Maybe someone off the bench can get him a spark.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's Bazemore after the basket by the Lakers. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Kings have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And the first one at the line is good. Some changes for Sacramento. Harrison Barnes comes in for Bielitsa. And it's Bogdanovich in for Hield. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for the Lakers. Alex Caruso comes in for LeBron. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Lakers leading by 17. Passes it to Howard. Floats it up for Davis. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Barnes. And it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for him this game.
Oh, the muscle and focus on display right there. Barnes, not easy trying to distract him from there.
Caldwell Pope outside. Feeds to Davis. Over Barnes. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Fox passes to Dedmon. The dish to Bazemore. And the rebound goes to Rajon Rondo.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And here is Howard. 7 points in the game. Now here's Rondo. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Caldwell Pope. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Caldwell Pope's got 6 points in the quarter.
And Caldwell Pope doesn't rush anything, even in points in the game when the pressure is on. He calmly finds a way to get clean looks on.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. It was a big-time first quarter from Anthony Davis. He had 16 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 blocks. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Boy, it was rough down there in the paint, and they were just dominant, taking it to the rack. But that's what you have to be willing to do. Take the action to the heart of the competition without any fear. That's why this is already a blowout.
Shaq, what's your take on Sacramento?
Their field goal percentage reminds me of Kenny's breath. Brutal. Not reading the defense, not getting enough quality looks. They need to make major changes because the system they ran in the first half was not working.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Anthony Davis in this game, he's been everywhere.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
Yeah, Jay, the blocks are impressive, no doubt, but his intimidation factor actually prevents certain shots from ever being taken at all.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Checking out the group for Frank Vogel to start the second half. LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Davis is out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Bradley in at the small forward spot.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
The Kings trail by 21. Outside, Fox. Over Davis. They grab their own miss. Dedmon's shot is off.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Green against Hield. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Free throw, no good for Green. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Kings. Shot by Hield, nobody around. It's Bielitsa, and it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Davis looking for an opening. Kicks it to LeBron. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
The DeSnow shot is stopping James when he gets that low in that position. He's too big, too strong in the paint. You got to foul him.
For Los Angeles, they have made 10 of their 14 tries at the free throw line in the game. That free throw missing. And he can't make the second free throw either, missing both. Kings have gone 0 of 4 from the field in the second half, yet to find the mark. Barnes passes to Bielitsa. Fox against James. Right side, Fox. Up top, Dedmon. McGee on the double team. They get it again. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on JaVale McGee. The Kings have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. And the second free throw, good. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Fox against James. Floats it up for Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Well, Greg, their poise has been tremendous. I mean, excellent at both ends, has them increasing this lead.
Now, here's Fox. He's got 15. Dedmon trying to break free. And Fox gets it to go. Fox has got 17 now.
Well, Fox is mastering the timing required to succeed in the pick and roll. Trust me, it's not easy.
Dedmon with the block. Bielitsa against Davis. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Chris, when Bielitsa is on the floor, he certainly gives this offense a different look.
Yeah, Bielitsa does a fantastic job spreading the floor and opening the lanes for the rest of the team. He doesn't have to play 30 minutes to make his impact felt out there on the floor. Just key stretches to free things up.
Now here's Barnes after LeBron James's miss. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Shooting 1.
That sends Harrison Barnes to the free throw line. That one on Davis.
Well, last year, Harrison Barnes traded at the deadline from Dallas to Sacramento. Dallas looking ahead and decided to move Barnes, who was in the midst of a tough season.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
It didn't take much for the Kings, Chris, to jump on the chance to add someone like Barnes.
Yeah, he had a tough year last year, but not too long ago, Barnes was a player giving you almost 20 a night on the wing. The Kings see him as a player in his prime to serve as a leader to this young core.
And here are the Kings now after the basket by the Lakers. Pass to Bielitsa. And Davis sends it back.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting him.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Free throw good, LeBron. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings.
Timeout.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. You have to like what we're seeing from Davis.
He's been a force inside. If they don't commit more bodies down low, he's going to keep destroying them in the paint.
Now Fox. He's got 17. Baseline jumper. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. McGee's got 11 rebounds in the game.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
More of a two-guard than a point guard's body. Bradley doing a little playmaking here.
And for Sacramento, they're shooting a pretty low 34% thus far. Fox dishes to Barnes. Back to Fox. Will it go? Sacramento gets it back in a new 14. It's stolen by Bradley. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Bradley's got 10 points in the game.
He doesn't need an invitation. Bradley's going to pull up and pull the trigger anytime the shot's there for him.
Barnes outside. Green against Hield. They get a hand on it. 3 on the clock. It's Bielitsa. Again, the miss by the Kings.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Here's Fox. Following the basket by JaVale McGee. Barnes passes to Fox. That shot off. Excellent D that time there from McGee.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out.
Outside, Fox. A floater. McGee with the block.
He's gone off the rails this quarter, and it's a bad time to do it. I mean, when they're needing to fight from behind.
And he makes the first. Some changes for Sacramento. Harry Giles is checked in for Dwayne Dedman. Corey Joseph comes in for Hield. And Yogi Ferrell subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. And the Lakers also making a switch. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Avery Bradley. And both free throws good for Davis. Sacramento's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. There's the pass to Barnes. Back to Farrell. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Pass to LeBron. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
The biggest fear any opponent has, I mean, watching LeBron go to work inside, I mean, you know what the results are going to be.
Farrell passes to Bielitsa. Here's Barnes. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's something that happens to every team. You just have to ride it out, play your hardest, and live with the results.
Here's Farrell after the basket by the Lakers. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From outside the arc. And James pulls it down. James has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Looking for McGee. He gets it there. Can't hit that one.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Oh, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later. Hate to say it, but he's dragging them down. Not a single bucket this game.
Davis, the pass to McGee. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. McGee's got 8 points.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Outside, Joseph. Passes it to Giles. Barnes outside. Trying to end the drought. Rebound the Lakers. McGee's got his 16th rebound on the night. Davis against Joseph. James outside. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
You got to be in awe of James, an offensive juggernaut. He's caught fire here tonight.
Here's Farrell, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
He's got to get back to playing in control. After 0 turnovers in the first half, he's out there loose with it.
Quinn Cook's checked in for the Lakers. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Now here's Green. 6 points for him. Pass to James. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Barnes outside. Out to the wing. The pass to Joseph. Here's Giles. Shoots a 3. Connects from 3-point range. 5 points in the game.
Now, with the smaller defender on you, that 3-pointer is too tempting not to take.
LeBron outside. Back to Cook. Out to Kuzma. Pass to Green. Outside, Davis. Here's Cook. No good off the back of the rim.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Oh, textbook defense. I mean, it took a good angle to the shooter and bothered the release.
Now, here's Kuzma. Over to the wing. Here is Cook. It's hauled in by the Kings. Giles has got his 5th rebound in this one. Joseph looking around. Passes to Barnes. That shot off the mark. Great tee that time from Green.
The 7th overall pick in 2012 out of...
Watch out. Watch out.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. Kent Bazemore's checked in for the Kings. Bogdanovich comes in for Yogi Ferrell. The Lakers also making some changes. Howard's checked in for LeBron. Caldwell Pope comes in for Green. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Quinn Cook.
Shooting one.
And so it's Joseph with it. He'll bring it up for the Kings. Pass to Barnes. And it's Joseph in the corner. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, you can't blame the ref for making that call at all. The defense in general is already at such a disadvantage as it is.
Alex Caruso, he's checked in for the Lakers. Nobody near Barnes. A rebound by the Lakers. Howard's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And again, the Lakers no good. Sacramento's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Barnes outside. Unloads from 13. And that one is off. And it's the Lakers the other way. And it's Rondo penetrating. It's blocked. And the Kings pushing it up now. Here's Giles. Guarded by Kuzma. Giles, that's good. Giles has got 5 points now this quarter.
Passes like that help develop team chemistry. Bogdanovich, I love the display of unselfishness.
Back to Rondo. And the pass to Caruso. He's looking for Howard and finds him. And he gets it to go. Howard's got 9 points.
You can't allow Howard to get this kind of positioning. He's confident in his ability to score inside.
Bazemore finds Barnes. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
I don't know if it's been the main factor, but his off night has definitely been one factor here.
Yeah, and Rondo just working the ball around there. He loves finding his teammates when they're open in the sweet spots.
Tipped away. Here's Giles, and he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 9.
Now, but sometimes you don't need a haymaker, just a jab. You got to get those easy looks inside.
To the left side wing. And Kuzma with the basket on the assist by Rondo. Rondo's got his 4th assist in this one. Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for Los Angeles. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. And we'll be back with you shortly. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play right
there. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Bogdanovich out there with Anthony Tolliver. Then it's Corey Joseph. Then there's Kent Bazemore. And it's Giles in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. Now here's Bazemore. Rajon Rondo missing his last shot. Here is Tolliver. Back to Bazemore. Takes a 3. Rebounded by Dudley.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
He gets it in there.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And for Sacramento, they're shooting only 31%. Their offense really struggling to put possessions together. Here's Bogdanovich. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
No, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Here's Joseph after Rajon Rondo's bucket. Outside Bogdanovich. Goes up at the stripe. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Howard's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Caldwell Pope. It's good.
Oh, man. I love how Caldwell Pope uses his muscle on the drive, just bouncing off the defense and nailing some pretty difficult shots.
Pass to Giles. To the paint. Here's Bogdanovich. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
To the wing right side. Passes it to Caruso. Back to Howard. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Caruso. And Dudley kicks to Caldwell Pope. His three-pointers off the mark.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Shot by Joseph. No good. Lakers have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And the call will go against Anthony Tolliver. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
The Lakers making a switch here. Bradley's checked in. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Caruso looking for an opening. 6 on the shot clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Here's Rondo. And again, the Lakers no good.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Giles. And he jams it with authority.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Now here's Rondo. Outside Bradley. Shoots from the baseline. And again, no good by the Lakers. And so Bazemore will bring it up for the Kings. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Kicks it to Bogdanovich. Rondo on the double team. Outside Bogdanovich. From deep. The shot comes out, and the Lakers take it the other way. Here's Caruso. He's covered by Bazemore. And there's the pass to Rondo. Banked in off the glass.
Yeah, you got to be better defensively on Rondo there as he comes off that screen.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Bogdanovich wide open. Bangs home the trifecta.
As hot as he's been, it still has to be him who leads the charge and helps turn this game around.
Rondo passes to Bradley. Bradley with it. And he lays in the alley-oop. Dishes to Bogdanovich. Lock at 6. He kicks it to Bazemore. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
Now here's Rondo. Pass to Bradley. Goes up the baseline. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got 6 assists now in the game. Guy. Rondo with some nice D.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about feel.
Now here's Bazemore. Down low. Outside Bogdanovich. In the corner, it's Tolliver. The shot, no good.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
But the defensive specialist, Bradley, now a veteran, he's proven to be a guy who can contribute well as a starter or a bench reserve.
That free throw good from Avery Bradley. Sacramento making some changes. James checked in for Bogdanovich. And Yogi Ferrell subbed in for Kent Bazemore. JaVale McGee's checked in for the Lakers. Quinn Cook comes in for Alex Caruso. Both free throws good from Avery Bradley. Kings have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Fires the three. The putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Passes it to Cook. To the inside. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. Sacramento's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Guy. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Oh, textbook defense. I mean, it took a good angle to the shooter and bothered the release.
Now here is McGee. Launches it. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Tolliver, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Bradley with the bounce pass. Dudley dishes to Cook. And the layup's good off the glass. Cook's got his first points in this one.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Here's Ferrell. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Stolen by McGee. And now the fast break. Rondo with the ball. Here's Cook. And James pulls it down. The Kings have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Over to the left wing. Kings moving the ball around. Five on the clock. Guy. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for the Lakers. Troy Daniels comes in for Rajon Rondo. And he sinks the second. Here is Cook. Lays it up and banks it in. Cook's got 4 points now in the quarter. And here's Farrell. He'll bring it up for the King. Pass to James. To the wing on the left, and they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, even a slight movement is going to catch a ref's eye. I mean, they're trained to focus on that.
Here is Cook. The pass to Dudley. To the middle. Caldwell Pope kicks to Dudley. Pass to Daniels. Shot clock at 6. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Inside, Tolliver. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
And it's Cook missing. Sacramento's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. James with the bucket.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
Cook, the pass to McGee. The rebound by Giles. Giles has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. On the wing, James. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Rebounded by Dudley. The Lakers controlling the game. Here is Cook. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter, and he gets the bucket.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Los Angeles.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Davis.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here is Cook. Pass to Dudley. Back to Cook. They double him with James. Here's Caldwell Pope. Sweet little floater.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game. A sustained effort across the board.
A rebound by the Lakers.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Oh, man, an awful display from him so far. But you know he's going to keep working to try to turn it around.
Here is Cook. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.